At some point during your childhood, you went to your last summer camp, and maybe you didn't even realize it, but now you can go back to summer camp as an adult thanks to the Harder Brunch Adult Summer Camp. Here with more is Dyke Michaels, host of the Harder Brunch podcast, Andrew Priller with Upland Brewing Company, and producer chef Zach Rohn. Welcome. Thanks for being here, guys.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Let's start with you, Dyke. How did you guys come up with this idea and say, hey, let's do a camp during summer for adults?
Well, I'm a chef and a comedian.
Okay.
So those two things are already there. And I love camp. I used to go to camp as a kid. I worked at a camp for years. And I was like, let's just do something that's just for grown-ups.
Yeah.
Leave the kids at home, people 21 and over, and you get to come, and it's a comedy and food and music festival, but we also have wonderful beer.
Which is always helpful. Wonderful beer
always
usually helps, which leads me to my next part. Why was it so important for Upland to say, yeah, we want to be a part of this. We want to hang out with you guys and make this fun?
Well, last November I got a hold of Dyke, and we were on his podcast. And so we developed a great relationship with those guys, and it's kind of flourished into this and was like a really cool, creative idea. We're like, it just sounded fun, so we're like, yeah, let's do it. So, and it's adult summer camp, so you have to have beer.
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
What has the response been like so far for people who have, when you came on, I started talking about how exciting it seems like it's going to be. Has it been that way for a lot of people?
Yeah, absolutely. The only thing that's different between a normal festival is it's the whole weekend. It's very immersive. So a lot of people are like, oh, that's so fun, but I got this and I got that. So, but the people that are coming are just so jazzed for it, and they're so excited to be part of the first year of a festival like this.
Zach, talking about the food, I know that's going to be a big aspect of this as well. What can people expect at this adult summer camp?
So all of your meals are, covered, obviously. We're going to have a massive hot dog lunch one day.
Awesome.
Kind of all your favorites, but taken up a notch for, the more adult crowd.
Sure.
We definitely do have, vegan options as well, if that's any concerns for people. And we're going to have fun stuff like, obviously like s'mores by the fire and that kind of stuff.
You can't have summer camp without s'mores, and you brought some stuff to make a little s'mores Sunday action. So let's walk through this. How are we doing this one?
So, this is our celebration of summer camp, and we're going to start with Circle's Ice Cream, which is a Indianapolis-based ice cream company, and they have a s'mores flavor that is fantastic, if you can find it.
I love the flavor of s'mores and s'mores things without having to actually eat an actual s'more.
Oh, yeah.
Because to me, it's always complicated to actually, you're biting it and it's all coming out the sides and all that. So.
And with this, you get the bowl and everything, so you don't have to make a mess if you don't want to. I made a little bourbon caramel sauce to put over top of it.
Oh, nice.
We're going to top it with the marshmallows. And just so we get a little bit of fire.
Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, I'm going to jump in that in just a second once the fire hangs out. Look at that.
It's always the best.
Yeah, that's the best, right?
Chocolate solves all the problems. So.
For you guys, this has been a labor of love. It's been a year in the making, and now it's finally going to be here this weekend. How excited are you to see this all come together? Are there any, are you nervous, or what's the emotion right now?
I think it's a mixture of all the emotions, but most of all, excited.
Yeah.
I've been talking to a lot of people that are coming that have questions, and they're excited, and that gets me more excited.
Sure.
And we also have a lot of fun surprises that we haven't even listed. So I want people, when they come, to be even more appreciative and surprised and have a really great experience and I didn't even know we were going to do all this. And then I think that'll just be better for next year.
I understand you guys have something special for our viewers too, right?
Yeah, we do. Tickets are available on Eventbrite.com, and if you use promo code LIFESTYLE, you can get $50 off a ticket for this weekend.
How about that? That's not bad. Also this weekend, the headliner comedian is actually here in our building today, right?
Brent Hune, yeah.
How excited are you guys to have him? He's one of the biggest up-and-comers right now.
Yeah, he's great. He's a friend of our podcast, and he agreed to do it, and he's one of the funniest comedians I know.
You know what we call that in TV? A transition, because he's sitting over with Amber and Randy in our studios, guys.